The believer should know that Allah is sufficient for him and that no one else can harm him unless Allah wills it. There was a poor man, a righteous and a pious man, who had nothing except a small hut to take shelter in, but he would raise both of his hands every night and say, "O Allah, you are sufficient for me, provide me what is best." Days would pass and still nothing would happen. Yet he never stopped making his dua. One night, a wealthy traveler was passing by and he got lost. He started to walk around and then he heard the sound of someone reciting the Quran. So he walked towards the sound and came to the hut of that poor man. He knocked on the door and said, "Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you." The poor man opened the door and said, "Wa alaikumus salam, may the peace of Allah be upon you. What brings you here?" The traveler replied, "I'm a traveler and I got lost. I have walked a long way and I am very tired. I wanted to ask if I could spend the night here so I could rest a bit before I continue my journey tomorrow." The poor man said, "Of course, come in, O traveler." So the traveler entered and sat down. After a while, the poor man went out again and came back with some water and a piece of bread and gave it to the traveler. The traveler drank the water and ate the bread and said, "You have been very kind to me. But this is not enough for someone like me who has walked such a long distance. I need more food than this." The poor man felt bad that he didn't have anything more to offer to the guest. So he went outside again and came back with some more water and a piece of bread and gave it to the traveler. Again, the traveler ate and drank and said, "You have been very kind, but I still need more food." This happened several times, and each time the poor man gave him what he had, even though it wasn't much. When the traveler saw how much the poor man was giving from what little he had, he became amazed and said, "You are the richest person I have ever seen. Your wealth must be hidden. Otherwise, why would you give all of this to a stranger and a complete unknown person like me? Tell me where your wealth is so I can see it." The poor man replied, "I swear to Allah, I don't have any wealth. All I have is this hut. This is my only possession. And the only thing I did was I made dua to Allah that He makes me sufficient." Then the traveler realized that the real wealth was not what the poor man possessed, but rather the wealth was the poor man's heart, his iman and his trust in Allah. The traveler said, "From today onwards, you shall not ask Allah for anything, because from today onwards, I will provide for you and your family. You don't have to worry about anything." And as he promised, the traveler kept providing for the poor man and his family, and they never had to worry about anything ever again. The point of this story is that the believer should know that Allah is sufficient for him, and that no one else can harm him unless Allah wills it. And also, Allah sometimes delays, but never forgets. The poor man was rewarded not just because he made dua, but because he was patient and he never stopped making dua. If he had stopped at a certain point, complaining that Allah has forgotten him, then he wouldn't have been blessed with the reward that came after a long time. Likewise, Allah may delay our blessings sometimes. Not because He has forgotten us, but He wants to make us more patient. And if we remain steadfast during that period of time, then the reward we will receive will be great. So, my brothers and sisters, when you make dua, be patient and don't stop making dua. And also know that Allah is Al-Hafiz, the protector, and only Allah can protect you from everything. Make Allah your protector and put your trust in Him. And if you liked this story, then please like the video and share it with your friends and family. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.